behind. Wow! Wow! That is extremely fast. Yes, the BMW 6 Series has a launch mode. It's pretty well hidden, I'll give you that. But strangely enough, a lot of the earlier BMW models had a launch mode as well, but very few people knew about it. So rather than just tell you there's a launch mode, we're going to test it. And we're going to test it on some pretty wet roads, somewhere safe so there's no other traffic. And then what we'll do is we'll do 4 timed runs to the millisecond and see which mode's quicker. Right, we've parked up in a safe area. Rain's coming down, which is great, just what we need for this recording. Okay, most of my stuff has flown around the car already, so I think we're okay for flying objects. Let's try normal mode. Okay, so DTC is on. No lights indicated on the dash that we've done anything different. I'm going to put it in first gear, sports mode. Let's see how quickly we accelerate from a standstill. Right, here we go. Nothing in front, nothing behind. Oh, that was slow, that was. Yep, the power just was robbed completely. So we didn't get away all that well at all. Put the indicator on so people know I'm going in there again. So yeah, that is what you expect on a very slippery road, is that, yeah, you don't get away fast at all because you lose traction. Right, first gear, sports mode on, DTC off, but ASC on. All clear behind, all clear in front. First gear, check one first gear, yeah, sports mode on. Wow, that is pretty impressive, that is. Get quite a lot of wheel spin, but you do get going. You don't get that cut of power so much, and that's because that mode is used for snow. So if it's really snowy and you don't get any traction, you need the rear wheels to spin to help you get traction. Okay, so third mode, we're going to go for long press on the button. ASC is now off. First gear, sport mode selected. Don't try this at home. Yeah, just wheel spin all the way, I'm afraid. But that's what you expect with ASC off and 370 horsepower. Okay, off we go again. Okay, we're going to try a new mode that you may not know about, which is special mode, sometimes called launch control. In this case, we can press DTC again and the lights are off, so we're in normal mode. Now you press it for 5 seconds, the ASC light comes on. Keep it down for another 6 or 7 seconds and all the lights go out. Not only do they go out, is you can't get them to come back on again. So all the lights are out now. So what happens if I press the DTC button? Nothing. So we're now in the launch mode that it's called, or Easter egg mode. Okay, so first gear selected, sports mode, special mode on. Let's see what a difference that makes. Okay, clear in front, clear behind. Wow! Wow, that is extremely fast. Yeah, that's my favourite mode altogether, that is. You just go flying off even in this really damp weather. So that really is like a launch mode. It really does something. And back again. That was absolutely fantastic. Makes such a difference. Now to get out of this mode, you can't press any buttons. Doesn't make any difference at all. Ignition off. Key out of the ignition. Wait, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Key ignition. Start the engine again. And we should be back to normal. Let's find out. Here we go. Yeah, DTC buttons working again. Fantastic. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was really good fun. Right, well, we had good fun doing all 4 modes. Yeah, it's really interesting. We enjoyed that. Yeah, ASC+T off, it is good fun, but it does get through your rear tyres. Okay, so how do we measure which one's the fastest? We're going to do a 0 to 60 or something like that? Nah, I don't think so. The way I've done it is that I've taken all 4 videos, and how I've synchronized them is as soon as the wheel starts turning, that's where they're cut in. So I've taken all 4 videos, chopped them right at the point the wheel turns, and that gets rid of any hesitation I might have or anything like that, because each time I've got it in sports mode, I've got it in first gear Steptronic, and I've mashed the throttle to the floor. So I've done that in all 4 modes. And then what we'll do is we'll do a run, do each of the runs until we reach a landmark. It doesn't matter which landmark it is, as long as we use the same one on each video. Unfortunately, there is a landmark that I can see. Well, first of all, when we start taking off, you notice that launch mode is launching. ASC+T off took a couple of milliseconds to actually start getting any forward momentum. That's because it lost traction. DTC mode, which I thought would be quite fast, is well behind these two. And then last is the normal mode, which really surprised me. I thought DTC mode would be almost as quick as launch mode, but no, launch mode got away a lot quicker. Okay, so how am I going to time the end point? Well, I'm going to use this tree here. Okay, when it lines up with my sunshade, which it does there, that's when I'm going to stop the countdown. Those results are quite unexpected. BMW really does have a launch mode, but well hidden on the 650. And I even tried it on my 840 from 1998. 10-second press of the ASC button and then found a nice slippery place. Yeah, it's amazing. What it seems to do is pulse the power, probably pulse the brakes as well to try and get the traction back. But it doesn't remove the power at all. You just take off like a scalded cat. So yeah, the results speak for themselves. Launch mode was the fastest, followed by ASC+T off mode, which surprised me, because usually you just spend your time wheel spinning, but no, it seemed quite happy about that. Doesn't matter that it burned a bit of rubber. It was faster than DTC off mode, which is meant to help you in snow and mud, of course, and then followed quite a long way behind by normal mode. And by a long way behind, I mean 0.6 of a second. Yeah, that is really crazy. 0.6 of a second lost, you know, from the standing start is 0.6 of a second lost in your 0 to 60 or quarter mile or anything like that. So certainly in those conditions, launch mode was fantastic. Well, put the thumbs up if you enjoyed that. Keep commenting. I expect I'll get some exciting comments on this one. Yeah, don't try ASC+T mode off, because it is dangerous on the open road, yeah, especially in bad conditions, you will end up in a hedge. But yeah, do try the launch mode, that's good fun. Keep subscribing, and I'll see you next time.